Oh,
We have
just a
an
10
intro?
second. I guess it was just a 10-second counter. Boom. Is that
Yeah.
is that it?
Looks like. Yeah.
Oh, why do I
Yeah,
hear
there it
myself?
be. You can hear yourself. Well, that's horrifying.
That is horrifying. All right.
The last thing you
Well,
need
there
is
we go.
more feedback.
Whoa, how the fuck did we start out with 7 people in here?
I don't want to know, but I'm not going to question it.
Interesting. Well,
Do
what
not
up, people?
question the algorithm.
And they're gone.
Probably bots. Fucking bots. Get
No,
out of
no,
here.
no,
Goddamn
100%, dude. Like
toasters.
I don't know what else it would be other than bots, because like, yeah,
That's
we're
so
just
weird. Yeah.
nobodies. Yeah, how's Mr. Stefan
That's so
been?
weird. Yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Fucking living the dream, as the kids say. Do the kids still say that?
No, no, they don't. I don't think there is a dream that kids live nowadays.
Fair enough. Oh, fucking whatever somebody said, like, oh, how's it going? Leaving the dream? Be like, yeah, wondering when the fuck I wake up.
Dude, I actually hate that so much when you go to work and it's like, hey man, how's it going? Oh, just living the dream. It's like, are you?
Are you
Are you, are
really?
you, are you sure about that?
You
Like
dream
this
about
this
this?
this is what you wake up and want to do?
Well, it's not so much a dream as a recurring nightmare that I can't wake up from. So in that way, it's like a dream.
Oh, see. That's one thing. Okay, so next week I gotta remember. I gotta start utilizing these. I put one note in here. I had like a bunch of things throughout the week that I was like, oh, this would be an interesting thing to talk about. This might be an interesting thing to talk about.
Where's the notes?
Uh,
How do I
um, there should be. Fuck, I don't know what your thing looks like. There should be like a
Okay.
notes. It's like in the teleprompter maybe. You'll see like teleprompter or something somewhere in there.
Huh.
I don't know.
I'll click around with it. It's probably just that
Yeah,
I'm like, it's probably like right in front of me.
I'll look at that too. And the fucking that doesn't even make sense. There it is.
Yeah, it's probably.
But yeah, because I've seen people fucking. How do I? Oops, share screen.
I might have to upgrade mine, but I don't know.
Windows Chrome tab.
Yeah, it's weird. I feel like it should just be like.
Because I am curious to see what your opinion is on this shit here.
Oh, I'm actually like, okay, I'm of two minds. Uh, giant corporate merger, bad. But Warner Brothers not having the fucking keys to their vault and another shot fired in, like, yeah, I don't know. The
Yeah, okay, so
fewer
we're
streaming services there are, the
the
better.
better. Yep.
But I'm always concerned about corporate
One,
conglomeration.
yeah, having one company basically
The Disney
owning.
effect, the Fox effect, like, we've been like, I think it's really good for consolidation of um old libraries. So like the Fox merger was a great example. All of a sudden, like, fucking, we had Fox and Disney products all available on the same platform, super easy to access, like decades of content just shoveled onto the masses. Not, it's, there's debates about whether that's good or bad, but
Yeah.
generally speaking, it's better than it was, right? In terms of accessibility to content. Unless, you fall afoul of the lawyers, but that's, again, kind of falls under, like, that we'll put that in the cons column.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's a tough one. I'm just gonna be happy to see somebody take the keys away from Warner Brothers, because they are just so fucking all over the place. especially when it comes to like their. So I haven't actually looked into the details of this. What would
That's what I'm
be
trying to figure out. Like I know because
there?
I know Warner Brothers owns like a shitload of things, right? But I know they
Uh,
also split the company kind of
Bros. Deal.
right before this whole thing happened. So I
Um,
don't know exactly what Netflix is getting. They're obviously getting like the DC catalog, I would assume, and they're
so
getting
it
HBO Max.
looks like.
But I'm kind of in the same. Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. I enjoy like I don't like what they've done with a lot of the things, so it's like fuck, give someone else a shot. But at the same time, I don't like one company having all of this.
So it looks like bum.
Netflix get more
So
expensive
Warner Bros. Yeah,
under
so they split
HBO.
their cable networks, like CNN and TNT, from their streaming and actual like filming studios.
Yeah.
So Netflix is buying the streaming and studio portion, that which makes sense. But I don't see um, owns Warner Bros. Games, because that's okay. Yeah, so Netflix. So this is actually huge. So now Netflix has been making
You want to
really
share
hard
your
pushes.
screen?
What's that?
You want to share your screen, then I can
Oh
see
yeah,
what
yeah.
you're here.
Uh, do. Let's share screen. Here are the WB games. Um. So yeah. So Netflix has been
Oh,
um
oh,
pushing their mobile games really hard. So they just released a full-fledged port of Red Dead Redemption, um, just free on tablet. It runs really good from the first like
the
5 minutes.
the first
First
one
one,
I would assume. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Jesus.
with yeah, Undead Nightmare and all that. Um, they also did a tablet version of Civilization 6, which plays. It's just Civ 6 on your tablet. Plays great.
I could see. Yeah, I could see that.
Free.
The Red Dead one's kind of
Red Dead's
that's a
great.
little shocking. Yeah, that's a kind of a shocker there. That tablet can
Yeah.
run that.
I'm honestly like modern tablets kind of fucking blow me away. Like I was playing Call of Duty Mobile just because I was like, what can this do? How does this play with a controller? Good game. Just Call of Duty on your tablet.
Oh, is that
Blew my
the
fucking mind.
that Shadow of War right there? Is that what that is?
Yeah, Shadow of Mordor. Yeah.
I don't fucking love that game.
Oh, and there's another thing. Fucking maybe Netflix will actually use the goddamn Nemesis patent.
Whoa.
Because that's the only reason no other game fucking uses that is because Warner Brothers had it patented and just it's ours. We're not going to let you play with it. So like that could be huge. It's going to be it. I don't know. I'm actually kind of optimistic for this one.
So wait, Netflix owns Warner Games now? Is that I missed that. Is that part of
So
this?
it sounds like yes. In addition to WB Studios, which um yeah, it's part of their game development studios are part of the studio umbrella. They've got their film
Huh.
studios and their game studios, and apparently it was going to be split off into its own thing, but that never fell through, or that fell through, and so yeah, now it's part of the Netflix library.
So we could potentially see yeah, Netflix gaming company then coming out pretty quick.
I think that they'll continue on their present course of um just partnering with and using the expertise of companies that they purchase and partner with, and then just kind of letting them do the work and just putting it on Netflix and reaping. I don't understand what their actual business model with the games is right now, because they're just free. There's no ads.
they're just free. I've never played a Netflix game, but I've seen you can play like GTA and like all those games just on Netflix.
Well, and like, but not even like because like I don't play them on Netflix. You just download them from the Google Play Store. They're just like they're their own little full featured apps. Just like you open it up and it's like Netflix, but it's just a splash screen.
Weird.
They're just like a publisher basically, but they're just free on the Play Store. I'm like, how is this a business model where you're just like, yes, we have created a port of Civilization 6. Here you go.
Yeah.
I like I'm waiting for the bait and switch. Like I'm
Yeah,
waiting for
to get
them to put
people hooked and
ads
then put it
in
behind a paywall. Yeah, ads. Yeah.
or like, just make it you must sign into your Netflix account. Which isn't
Yeah.
even that insane. Like, if you start throwing full on like mobile ports of games I like into your streaming service, you have immediately made yourself more of a value proposition than fucking Spotify. I would like if Netflix had like the full or even a good chunk of Warner Brothers games library on mobile as playable as they are now, um I would go back to pirating music and cancel Spotify and keep my Netflix subscription. But
Well,
like that's as an example, like that gives Netflix more value than maybe not Spotify, but like insert other $12 fucking subscription. Like
yeah, I
so
don't know.
yeah,
Like so
that's
other
huge.
like other than the how we were just looking at that, but like other than like the Nemesis system from like Shadow
Mm-hmm.
of War and shit, like what other good games did like Warner
Uh
Studios have?
Arkham.
Arkham Chaos, I never played that one too much.
They've got Batman, they've got Hogwarts, they've got Lord of the Rings,
Oh, Hogwarts Legacy and
uh
Lore. Yeah, yeah.
they've got they fumbled on multiverses, but like that's the thing. Warner Brothers, they've got fucking Scooby Doo, they've got fucking what the hell else does Warner Brothers own? Like so much Animaniacs. Warner Bros.
It sucks though because any of these shows they bring back are going to be in this terrible new style animation where everything just looks like it's.
But not necessarily because like again, you've got fucking Rocksteady games and stuff. Like they get Warner Brothers has enough of a varied art style among its developers that like I'm not too worried about. I don't know. I feel like, and especially given Netflix's willingness to just throw shit at the wall to see what sticks, which has been a bit of a downfall for them. Like I think they well overspent just let's fund every new fucking film and television IP, and like they wound up with a bunch of garbage. um, but
I mean,
like
if
every time
this
like all those Netflix originals, like a lot of them are good, but like every time I scroll through Netflix, I'm like, God, there's a lot of trash that they just threw cash or whatever.
I mean,
But
yeah,
like
the current moment I only use Netflix for WWE, so
that's fair. But I just look at stuff like Love, Death, and Robots. Like that's a great example of their willingness to
that was a good
fund
show. Yeah.
fundamentally just like art house films like that. So I think their willingness to give animators and directors and screenwriters and whatnot who wouldn't necessarily have gotten a shot at getting projects done at Warner Brothers the potential to helm Warner Brothers IPs. Uh, I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic about this one. Like more so than I
Would
am.
normally be. I
More
do
so than
agree
I
with you
actually
on that.
expected at first blush. When I saw I saw that headline last night, and I was like, great, another fucking corporate merger. And I do somewhat still feel like that, but like, I don't know. Of all the companies, I think that Netflix is weirdly positioned to actually do some creative good. And they need money.
Yeah.
So like you won't see a project like what was it? Fucking was it Batgirl, was that the one that they
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, that was
shelved? Yeah,
that was yeah.
yeah. Like Netflix isn't gonna be like there's no way that the tax write off is gonna be bigger than just the brand recognition for Netflix putting out a cat or a fucking Batgirl film. Like they might even just release that. That would be awesome. I want to see it.
I mean, if I don't have to pay money, I will watch that movie.
I mean, if you already got a Netflix subscription, right? Like,
Yeah, I like watching terrible things.
it's the same. Although I do also enjoy watching good things sometimes. Fucking, I've been watching Battlestar Galactica. Oh, okay, here we go. This is even more of a.
Oh, and we lost him, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I guess. Whoop.
I
And he's back.
I hit uh, share
Man hit the
screen.
wrong button.
Yeah, this one. So,
Boom.
so yeah, they own a whole bunch of studios. Portkey Games. Oh yeah, they also have Avalanche, which did that whole fucking Disney Infinity, the little toys, like the amiibo things, which raked in fucking cash.
Disney
NetherRealm,
Infinity.
so Mortal Kombat, Rocksteady. Oh man, they ruined fucking Traveler's Tale. Absolutely ruined their logo. Let's see.
Oh, those things. Yeah. Oh,
Traveler
amiibos. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I got yeah, we got amiibos to talk about too at some
old logo.
point.
I just gotta show you their fucking. So they went. This is what I hate about modern, just corporate, modern corporate design. They went from fucking this fucking. Oh, did I? Do I need to share a different tab? God damn it! Rabble. Oh, it's because it's stupid fucking. That's actually my own fault. I've got my settings set wrong. Stop sharing your screen. I've got so every time I
Yeah,
click a new tab, it fucking
we'll hide vertical. There we go. I can do
opens
that too.
in a new tab rather than the same window.
Yeah, I figure by like the 20th one of these, we'll have StreamYard figured out.
You're much more optimistic than I am because that was full on user error. But yeah, so they start with this fucking sick ass artful logo back in the 90s, and that's it now. Traveler's Tales. It's just
Man,
right.
that's awful.
What's
That
the
is
opposite?
actually
What's the
awful.
opposite of a glow up?
Like, dude, that is just like
But I did
that's
actually.
upsetting.
But I wasn't actually
That's
still
just the
interested.
blandification of fucking everything though. It's like
Yeah, there's a fucking word for it.
the fucking
Not corporate minimalism, but
the Cracker
yeah,
Barrel phenomenon.
they made a game called did they make Dynamite Teddy? I think so. Uh, Traveler's Tales, Dynamite Teddy. No, that was by Treasure. Right, they're also a fucking sick ass developer, but they didn't ruin their logo. Yeah, all the Lego Batman games. That's all I got.
Actually, I don't know. I've never played any. I think I played. Yeah, no, I've never played any of the Lego games except for Lego Racing for like Nintendo 64.
They're fine. They're fun. They're fun. But
Yeah,
it's the exact same game
yeah.
over and over with different skins. Like the first I don't know. I find it hard. Like I can't badmouth them, but like if you've played one from each generation, you've played all of them from that generation, basically. It's just a matter of what skin do you like? What kind of humor do you like? I thought they had more studios than that, but yeah, either way, Uh,
Hmm.
I think that the beyond the film and television aspect, which I think a lot it makes sense that that's what you would focus on. I think the video gaming uh, fallout is going to be much larger than expected at first blush, especially if they do something with unlocking the fucking Nemesis patents. Uh,
That would actually be
like
a huge thing. Like
even just
even just
licensing
licensing it.
them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because like, dude, that alone is a huge like
Like
gaming hindrance right now.
Netflix profit projections, say 2023 to
Because yeah, they probably. I'm curious how much money the company just like how much value increased in that company, that merger. That would be fucking. Well, you've made me a little bit more optimistic on it, I guess.
yeah, I mean, time will tell, but it's as long as like Netflix remains a little desperate, because I feel like the last few years have all been just desperation plays for Netflix, trying to fucking figure out like how do we stop hemorrhaging money. And I don't
Yeah,
think they figured it out. I don't think that any of these tactics are necessarily going to work. But I think in the meantime, we might get some good content out of it.
well, I think one thing Netflix needs
Oh
to do is they
God.
need to. You saw this?
Yeah, a
We
little
have
bit. I didn't look too deep into it, but like I saw some fucking gameplay footage of just cruising around in
just the thing
islands.
driving. Yeah, I was literally just looking for that fucking that video to bring up right now too. But yeah, dude, like this the type of stuff too that I'm also like like locking fucking just basic gameplay content, like just background music
behind a
behind fucking a
behind a
paywall.
physical item.
Yeah, like that
Like,
is.
yeah,
Oh, nice. Yeah, I can just fucking. Oh, did that take me to? That probably is not showing it here, is it? No, it's not.
no,
Yeah. See,
no.
I gotta learn. I gotta learn this because then I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to
I think
fucking click
yeah, I
out of
don't know
this.
if
But
there's a setting for that. Probably not.
there probably is. But
I don't know. As much credit as I give Streamlabs, it's not super full featured. Although to be fair, I'm
no.
lost on the basic bullshit too. But
Yeah. Yeah. I'm also. Yeah. I gotta take a bit more time and
mm,
fucking before I give my full
yeah,
opinion on it. I gotta give it a better shot.
fair
But
shake. Yeah, no, that's entirely fair. And like, I'm trying to think of like any precedents for something this egregious in a
I
game.
really
Like,
can't like.
I
I
don't
really can't think of it. Like this is a basic fucking gaming feature.
like. I vaguely remember there being some controversy about a couple of different amiibos. Like, I think it was the Star Fox amiibo, but it might have just been that it was like super hard to get. Uh, I like how it's already. Wait, is this old? 10 years ago. So yeah, Shigeru Miyamoto says that Star Fox amiibo unlocks will be purely cosmetic. Um, so this has been a concern since the origin. So fans have been concerned that they're being exploited as a form of physical DNC DL. Jeez, I can't speak. I guess so. In Splatoon, there was a whole
Oh
series of
yeah, here,
challenge maps.
share your screen there.
Oh, I'm just reading fucking text.
Oh,
There's nothing to look
okay.
at. It's more interesting seeing your thing, but yeah, I'm literally reading old forum posts from a fucking decade ago.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Uh, so yeah, fucking, it's kind of
Wasn't there a
it's
thing like Amiibo's going
wild.
bankrupt?
No, I
No.
don't think
Yeah,
so. They
I don't think that. I don't
they've
think that's a
just been
possibility.
raking in cash hand over fist, insofar as I'm aware. Uh, when do they release? So they launched in 2014, and by 2016, Nintendo had sold 39 million.
Oh yeah, so they're not going down anytime soon.
No.
I didn't think. Yeah, I don't know where I fucking heard that from.
But yeah, it's. Yeah, I don't know. And like, I would understand it if it was like additional songs. Like you got an extra 5 or 6 songs with
when
the
I
amiibo.
heard this story, that's what I originally assumed.
Yeah,
I
no,
assumed it
there's
was
just
just like
no
people,
fucking
yeah,
music
people were
unless you buy
mad.
it,
Yeah,
which is just insane. Like, Pokemon had walking music.
yeah, I don't fucking understand it sometimes, but
It's so have they backtracked on it? Like, are they
I think
sticking
this
their
came out 2
gun?
days ago.
Let's see if I can find some new uh Metroid amiibo.
Yeah, I'm not really too.
More tools, search time.
I'm not too keen on buying anything Nintendo anymore. I don't think.
No, me neither. But I'm also not the target audience, right?
Yeah, I mean, because I don't know. The wife, me and the wife talking about getting the Switch too, and now it's just like, nah. I'm not gonna pay
Yeah,
fucking $1,000 to play Mario Kart at this point.
yeah, exactly, right. Like, um, I'm still when they do that fucking mid iteration refresh and release whatever updated version, I might still look at it because I do want to play Mario Party, do want to play fucking Mario Kart, I do want to play Smash Brothers. There are enough games that I can see it being. I don't know. But I don't know. It's fucking Nintendo, like, and they've just gotten so much worse. Um,
Oh shit! God damn it!
Metro Amiibo Nintendo response have they fucking said anything about it? Probably
Yeah, I
not. They're
doubt it,
probably
dude.
just
Yeah,
like whatever.
Disney or not Disney. Nintendo doesn't say shit when they get into fucking
Yeah, no, entirely
controversies.
fair.
They just say accept it.
Yeah. Remember Nintendo Labs? You want some more cardboard? Actually, I did like the idea of that. That was a neat concept. You remember that the fucking Nintendo Lab shit where they had like cardboard pieces that you put together and then you would use those in. I think it was with the Wii.
Nintendo Labs.
I think that's what it was called.
Labo.
Labo.
Nintendo Labo.
Oh shit, they're still making it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all like these
Whoop.
like cardboard accessories and shit. Here, I'll share mine.
Labo, dude.
Yeah. They got a fucking robot kit. Fucking little.
Dude, how did I not know about this?
I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
It almost reminds me of like look kind of like Rob.
Yeah, I think they've got a fucking.
What?
Isn't that fucking sick?
Dude.
Right?
Like I wouldn't use it myself, but like that's a neat little.
It's again, target market, right? Fucking couple of kids, fucking. And it's cardboard, like.
So if I bought it for my kid, I would definitely play it. That would be.
Oh yeah, I'd be the one breaking it. Sorry, I gotta get you a new one.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, like the fucking steering wheels and shit, like that's awesome. Gas pedal.
That is pretty sick.
Like how they put him in like a clinical testing fucking outfit. You must match our pure white roof. Oh, little windshield wiper. It's fucking dope.
That is fucking sweet.
Little car battle mode. And then, of course, if you want, you can just play it with fucking. Look at this little fucking. Yeah, that's dope.
What? That's fucking cool.
Yeah, no, that's I knew that it was a thing ages ago. I think I want to say it started with. No, it couldn't have started with the Wii. It must have started with the first Switch. I think my timeline's way the fuck off there. But like,
You might not.
I
Maybe
think
not.
what was the? I think the robot kit was one of the first ones I saw. Fucking video for it.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. There's no VR thing for Wii. I don't know why in my head I like the Wii goggles. Wii goggles. I feel like that could have been a thing, but I mean, you told me Wii shoes are a thing, and I might have been like, all right.
I would believe that.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking yeah. I don't remember how I got distracted by talking about Nintendo Labo, but like they do cool stuff. Like I just wish Nintendo wasn't such a fucking
Trash.
bad guy company.
Yeah. Well, it's even too. It's like I feel like their hardware gets better, but yet their games seem like get worse. Like,
yeah, I see. Like, I'm trying to think of like what are even new Nintendo. There's only really 4 or 5 Nintendo games I actually care about that will care about playing, and that's again Mario Kart, Mario Party, Smash Bros, Animal Crossing.
yeah, like the wife still gets the all the Pokemon games when they come out, and it's shitty because it's like each one comes out and it's like they have new features, but the game itself just looks worse, and I don't understand. It's like you have better hardware, but yet I could go back and replay fucking Pokemon Red or Blue how many times, right?
See, I think
But I
to
can't
me
even get
like
through these games.
Nintendo, with Pokemon specifically, I would like to see Nintendo just I don't know, inject some vision into their artistic direction. Because I think that you can do some really incredible things with low fidelity graphics, and I don't think Nintendo I would rather see Nintendo push the envelope with play patterns and portability and like how you interact with the device and how that device kind of brings people together and how you use it around the house and outside the home and yada yada. Labo is a great example of that. Like, who the fuck else is making cardboard robot suits for your gaming rig, right? Like, they're pushing the envelope with play styles and with play patterns, as they say in the internet or in the industry, I think. But yeah, so I don't think raw hardware ever has been or ever should be their focus. I think they should be focusing on art, right? Like, I was watching a great thing on pixel art and how CRT distortion informed that art style. I think they need to look at utilizing the limitations of the hardware in unique, creative ways, rather than just settling for ugly games. Because that's the thing, they're just ugly games.
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
Although what's the 2025?
I mean,
that looks nice. But again, like it's
better. I'm trying to find some because I remember seeing like there was like specifically there was like a window I remember seeing.
Yeah, you showed me that one.
Yeah, like that one was terrible. Oh, turn that down. I don't want to.
But I do also feel like that's kind of again, it goes back to like it's that we're nitpicking the ugliness because that low fidelity isn't mixed with an art direction that makes it look good.
I mean, dude, lack of footprints is pretty like that.
Yeah, that should
That's
be
pretty
that's
fucking bad.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Empty world. I'm not like sure. Empty world, whatever. But that's like majority of games nowadays, which
Eh,
is really unfortunate. But I don't know, man. It's I just feel like we're going backwards with video games, and I don't understand. Like the
no,
games look
that's
better, but the gameplay and all the
mm,
mechanics and what actually makes the game fun to play is just gone.
game. I was having this like games in terms of like actual gameplay. Like I was watching that fucking the PC Gamer Most Wanted 2025 or whatever, and there were a handful of games where it was like uh I think it was some pirate fucking survival crafting game, but like they were swinging and like you're getting those hit flashes and damage numbers and the health bar going down. I'm like, really, it's 2025 and we don't have like specific limb based like down to the muscle fucking damage modeling. Like even something like Tarkov. Tarkov tries to have fucking realistic damage, but it's just hitboxes on separate. And like I'm not like like we should be able to get the fidelity of those hitboxes down.
Yeah, for real. Or even like I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Where'd
like
it go?
it's
Where'd it go?
and I think
I lost it.
ray tracing is my biggest kind of thing that I point at and say, yes, it's good. It makes things. I think the best way I can probably sum it up is that most games these days are built as amusement parks rather than functional worlds. So in an amusement park, your lighting is very
Yeah,
important. How you illuminate things and how you hide things is the most important thing. How you fucking blend those seams and hide those edges. Um, how you create invisible walls that don't feel like invisible walls. How do you railroad your player without railroading your player? Whereas games as a functional world, you got physics underlying it. Generally, is generally how I kind of look at it. It's not necessarily like you can start with visuals, but I find that most games that try to generate an intricate series of systems and reflect a believable living world are generally physics first. Like if we can make this fork and this plate interact in a believable way by dropping them on this table, like that's the
yeah.
basis of our world,
That
right?
100%. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Having proper fit. Yeah, you're
and
probably
just like
right
having
there.
the world react in a way that you would expect to like the real world to react. Um,
At the
I think
very least, I would say if it doesn't need like if it's not the real world, it just needs to be consistent, right? It just needs to have
yeah,
some sort of
absolutely. If not the real world, then
yeah.
the
Then
world that you've created. Yeah, absolutely.
you need to have some base level of consistency where people can be like, oh, okay, well those forks don't drop that fast, but they drop half the speed that they would in like normal world or whatever, right? So it's
But
like you have
that
some
fork is dropping at that same half speed
at
as
that
the
same
knife.
half speed as yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, no, 100%. But yeah, I think that's my biggest issue with most games these days is I feel like I'm taking a walking tour through like an amusement park or I'm going through a haunted house. Like it's
yeah, no one wants to live at the amusement park.
everyone's yeah. I said something about that fucking ages ago. Like when I moved to Gibson's, I was like, I was like, oh fuck, I love living here. Space Mountain's great or Disneyland's great, but you can't live on Space Mountain.
And
um,
nor would you want to.
but like in a lot of ways, we haven't progressed at all since Half-Life One. Um, and Half-Life One, so there's a level called On a Rail where you're literally on a rail, but they designed it that way because it was thematically relevant because you're supposed to feel like you're being railroaded, like you're being forced on a single fucking route. Um, I feel like, and it's been said by people smarter than me and more well read than me, but game developers took all the wrong lessons from Half-Life. um, suddenly we saw
I don't know. I can't wait
cinematic
for the new
experiences. Right?
Half Life to come out.
Oh
You
my
said they're doing a
god,
Half Life 3, right?
no.
Oh,
There's no. I mean, okay, like let's see what the I guarantee. Like if Half Life 3
well,
comes out
fine
in the
then.
next 2 years, I will eat somebody's hat. Um, yeah. So Half Life 3 has been rumored for almost 20 goddamn years. uh, it was being worked on. It wasn't being worked on. It was alive. It was dead. There's been tons of rumors. People, yeah, there's been tons of rumors. But there has been absolutely no
Yeah,
real
nothing
evidence
actually.
behind like rumors and leakers. Um,
It's like on par with the Fallout 3 remaster that everyone's talking about. It's coming next week. It's coming next
oh,
week.
even worse, even way more so. Like, because like I can actually see them shadow dropping a Fallout 3 remaster. Like
I guess yeah, they just did
they
it with
did it with
Oblivion, so
Oblivion. It
it's
wouldn't
not.
surprise
Yeah.
me if they fucking did it. Whereas Valve, like I like so what I'm kind of expecting. I don't expect Half Life 3 as in major. It's not. It's more likely now. If you would ask me like 5 years ago, like, oh yeah, Half Life 3 is coming out, I would be like, no, it's not. You're fucking dumb. Um, at this point right now, I would say it's more likely than it has been in probably a
A
decade.
while. Okay.
Um, but I would still call it maybe a 20% shot at the outside. Like, I just don't see it happening. I wouldn't be surprised if they did some kind of Half-Life project. Um, I don't know if it'll be a flat screen project. I'm really thinking it'll be something along the lines of Half-Life Alex. Maybe Alex 2. Me, I don't know. I just don't see them
Yeah.
announcing Half-Life 3 after all this time now. Um, maybe I don't know. I just don't know. And like Valve is such a unique company in the sense that like I know this corporate culture has changed there a little bit in the last 5-10 years. But for a long time they had something basically called what they called the cabal. Uh, nobody works on a project if they don't want to. If you're not passionate about it, go go back to your office, figure out something you like to do, and fucking bring it back to the round table and like maybe we'll make it into a full fledged game. Uh, that's that's how Half Life came about. That's how Half Life 2 kind of came about. That's how fucking Left 4 Dead. Um, uh, and there's just not, from what I've heard and what I understand, there's just not enough people at Valve right now who uh I don't know. I feel like they can do something unique and creatively resonant enough with Half-Life 3 at this moment to make it worth it. Um, Gabe Newell said in I think it was for the 25th anniversary or something of Half-Life, they did a little retrospective documentary thing. And he said something along the lines of like, we could have done Half-Life 3 easy, no problem. Like, could have wrapped up the story and yada yada. But we weren't doing anything really interesting and new with it, so we shelved it. And as time went on, like we kind of just it became less and less likely that we would figure out what to make Half-Life 3 and how to really wrap it up. Um, I would argue like fuck off, Gabe. That's kind of bullshit because they did So they released Half-Life 2, and then they were going to wrap that story up in an episodic format. So they did episode 1 and then episode 2. Episode 2 was DLC that left off on a cliffhanger, and that's it.
That's it.
And then we've been blueballed
That's
since
fucked.
2007. So this is why every time somebody's like, "Yeah, Half-Life 3 confirmed," it's a huge fucking joke. We're laughing at them because
So it's one of
Half-Life
those
3
things
will
too,
never
where
be
like,
confirmed.
yeah, it'll never be confirmed, and if it basically doesn't drop with the Steam machine, then it probably will just never. That's like a.
Yeah, unless like so again, I'm
And
really
even then,
expecting
that's
something
like less than
Half-Life
1%.
related. I wouldn't be surprised if they did like Alex 2 or like I don't know, like Half-Life 3 in any other for any other company in any other situation, no brainer. I would absolutely say like, yeah, of course. Of course they're gonna. They've got their new fucking VR coming out. They've got the fucking Steam machine. Like everything's coming up Millhouse for Valve right now, and like there's no reason for them not to do Half-Life 3. But they're not. They're Valve, so I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. Um, except whatever they do, it's probably not gonna have a 3 in it because uh they it's been a long running joke that fucking Gabe Newell is allergic to the number 3. Um, like Portal 3, that's not happening. Left 4 Dead 3, Half-Life 3, uh,
Oh
Team
man, Left
Fortress
4 Dead
3.
was
You're
so
never gonna
good.
see a Team Fortress 3.
Wait, there was no Left 4
uh,
Dead 3?
no, never will be.
Huh.
You're thinking of Back 4 Blood.
Oh my god, you're right. I am. Jesus Christ. Awful.
Yeah, they skipped 3 and went to 4 in a brand new series, which lost sight of everything that made Left 4 Dead awesome. Which is kind of sad. That's very much that's very much an example of a developer trying to capture Valve lightning, like not just lightning in a bottle, but Valve lightning in a bottle
Yeah.
twice or three, or I guess for a third time, but like with a different studio, a different company, and it just didn't vibe.
Yeah, I still don't. Hold on. I don't really see the whole appeal to the Steam machine myself.
Um, have they updated the fuck? So like, if it had slightly higher specs, I would be. Have they put the price out on it yet?
Uh, I was just reading on a article a minute ago. It was like 700 pounds or higher. So I don't know what that is. Like $800 for us, $900 for us.
Price.
Probably closer to 1,000 actually. Now that I think about it.
I just want to
'Cause
know when the release date.
yeah, one of my artists lives in the UK. It's like fuck converting to pounds. It's like
um, yeah.
hurts.
So like, I honestly, I really do see the number one. I see the appeal as a living room VR. That's the biggest fucking thing. Is having a small form factor living again like living room, bedroom, whatever. Um, PC that's not necessarily as powerful as your main rig, but it's powerful enough to run VR. It's powerful enough to play couch games. It's a console. It's a console PC.
So
Um,
you can surf the web on this thing. I haven't really looked into it at all,
I'll
but
see why not. I like it's running Steam OS. I haven't used Steam OS, uh, but like you should be able to. I don't see why not. You can use the fucking browser. Like Steam itself has a browser. Like you can go to Google and Google things on Steam. So I don't see why. It should just be a full fledged. It's a Linux operating system, but yeah, it's just like a mini PC essentially. It's not running Windows, so like it doesn't have native interoperability with like all Windows apps, but it's Linux, so like people have already implemented that insofar as I'm aware. But yeah, it's basically the PC version of a console.
I just got DD. I
It's
guess
it
so, right? It's not terrible. Not
no,
fucking terrible.
it's pretty solid, and because of the way that it's designed and engineered, it's going to perform better than like if you built a PC with those exact same specs. The Steam machine, assuming similar cooling and whatnot, similar form factor. Obviously, if you stick the same components in a bigger box and give it better cooling, it's going to run better. But in a one-to-one kind of comparison, oh, pardon me, I will be shocked
No.
if the Steam machine doesn't run better than just because of how it's all put together and the architecture and the engineering that they've actually put into it. So yeah, I really see the appeal for VR gaming, VR spaces. That's kind of my big draw is because I'm almost certainly gonna get the fucking headset. The only real downside to the VR headset that they're putting out so far is that it's got black and white pass through for the fucking external cameras, but like I have a Quest 2 and it only has black and white pass through, so like that's not even a change for me.
Can you get that Vader game on your? Is that
Yep.
on yours?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I wanted to play that one. The game looks fucking sweet.
When you eventually swing by, or next time I swing over, fucking I'll charge up the Quest and you can fucking give it a go. Because yeah, it is fun. It's a little.
It's one of those things I can only see myself playing like once or twice to kind of get
it's a little
fun of it.
Yeah. It's worth a run through. I got it. It was worth the $10 or whatever I paid for it. If it was like a full price fucking game, I would be like, give me my monies back, please. This was not worth. But yeah, for $10 or whatever, wasn't bad. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, it's a really weird thing because like it doesn't. It's not aimed at.
You'd want this over a gaming laptop, I guess, right? Kind of thing. Like this seems like it would. Well, no, because
it depends.
They have their own purposes.
Right.
It all depends
I think if you're
for,
one of those people who is using a laptop as a desktop replacement, like I know people who like fucking they can't take their laptop out because if they unplug it, it fucking dies. So they just use it as their desktop because they don't have a fucking desktop. Those people, I would say, yes, go get yourself a fucking Steam machine. If you're using it, but like even that, it's small enough that you could just fucking stick it under the fucking seat of your car and take it with you. Like, I wouldn't necessarily do that, but like, yeah, it's. I mean, like, and yeah, people do take mini PCs all over the place. So, I don't think it's going to be Valve's normal audience of like the high spec, mid, high end fucking PC gamer, but like, I think for the casual gamer, for people, who have gotten into PC gaming with the Steam Deck, because a lot of people got into gaming into PCs because the Steam Deck came out and they were like, oh, I can fucking get mobile PC games. Absolutely. A lot of them are gonna probably use this as their kind of jumping off point into the PC hardware space.
That's true. This could be that middle ground between.
A lot of it does depend on what price point they come out at. That's gonna be the real make or break moment.
They said it's gonna be higher than fucking a regular console, right? Because they're not gonna make their money. Yeah, because they don't make their money back on the games essentially.
Well, that's arguable. They take like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
30% cut, but
yeah. So they do make their money back, but it's not in the
but
same sense of like
yeah, no, I, they're not
PlayStation.
subsidized by
Yes, yeah,
like
yeah. That's what I was looking for.
yeah, because like most consoles they sell at a loss. But
Yeah, well, yeah, with the intention they make it back on
yeah,
the games
exactly,
or
right,
whatever.
yeah.
Which I guess
But
they are still
yeah,
doing here. But
I yeah, that price point is really gonna be what makes or breaks this thing, and I don't know. I'm cautious. I'm optimistic for them. I think it's gonna be like, unless the price point's like way higher than people are expecting. I think it's still gonna be a really good value proposition. I think it's gonna be a great way for people to get into PC gaming. Despite my elitist streak being like fucking casuals. If you didn't build it yourself, it's not a real computer. But
fucking elitist over
my
here.
grognard ass aside, it's a cool fucking machine. I've always really enjoyed any hardware initiatives Valve takes. Like, look at the fucking controller. The Steam controller is such a cool fucking device.
Sure,
Like
better look at that.
like the original one with the big old fucking touch. Like, so yeah, those little pads, those are mouse. They're mouse pads. They're track pads. Thing's fucking awesome. So you get like full on mouse control. Yeah. So the original one is the one with the big circles, and then this one's the
This is the
new one.
newer one.
Yeah.
Seems big, but obviously you'd have to hold it to.
It's a little bit. I think I would say it's been
You
a
know, it
while
gives me
since I
the
held one.
vibe of.
I want to say it's like about the same size as the old Xbox Duke controllers.
Well, I was about to say it looks like the old Xbox controller with the keypad attachment on it.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm
Probably
looking,
roughly
it's
that
a
size.
little bit wider than the original. Like I think it's closer to the OG Xbox in like size, but with way better fucking ergonomics, obviously. God, those were nightmare controllers. Even the fucking the S controller that they put out, like, oh, but that old Duke, that thing was just massive, especially in my fucking 12-year-old mitts. Like, trying to play Halo on that
See,
thing
and that's
before they
cool. You
fucking
can
had
like
the.
you can duel it with the Steam Deck to like
Mm.
turn it into it. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I'm like Valve hardware. Again, it kind of boils down to Valve's internal corporate philosophy of like, we only work on things we're interested in, and we're only interested in things that push the envelope. And so here's Half-Life, here's the Steam Deck, here's the Steam machine, here's the Steam. Like, how do we make fucking video games for everybody? We want
Yeah.
everybody to game. How do we bring PC gaming to the masses?
The back buttons are nice. That's a
Yeah,
neat little.
I'm really curious to get a hands on, because like it's been years since I fucking touched the older Steam controller. Because I had a buddy who was big into the Steam ecosystem for a while, but he wound up fucking. I don't know. I think the original Steam machine just kind of flopped, so most people wound up selling all their related gear. But I think it just. Why did the Steam machine flop? I think it was just original Steam machine flop. I think it was just pricing.
Well, to get in.
Oh, right. They were just ahead of their time.
Is that what it
Literally.
is?
Yeah, so the original Steam machine introduced Steam OS, which was a Linux-based operating system. But
Oh,
at
the
that
Steam
point,
box, right? Is that what it was? Is it the Steam
Well, no,
box?
they were well, yeah, Steambox, but the Steam Machine is what they're called. Uh, but most games just don't really have good native Linux support, especially not 10 years ago. So they were just ahead of their time. And then when they did what the fuck? Why can't I? The Steam handheld. The fuck is it called? Wow, I'm dumb. Uh,
Oh yeah, I put first
Steam Deck. Fuck.
the first thing I put was first Steam machine. I got a fucking 1917, the very first Steam.
Gotta be a little bit more specific than that, I guess.
Yeah, a little
Fair
bit.
enough. Fair. You can't even be mad at that one. It's like,
No,
all
that
right,
was
fair
on
enough.
me.
But yeah, so with the massive success of the Steam Deck, a lot of developers, and also just the fact that Linux has become more popular and more accessible in the last 5 years, a lot of developers are actually putting support in for it. So now games actually work on the damn thing. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
I think they might do pretty well with it. Uh,
Wait, the Steam Deck has those pads on it too?
yeah,
I did not know that.
yeah, because
That's pretty cool.
they needed to basically they needed to figure out a way, how do we emulate mouse control when you don't have a mouse.
Which I guess, yeah, that makes the most sense.
And then yeah, so they developed that technology for the original Steam machine and the original Steam controller, and then refined it and iterated and used it for the Steam Deck, and now they're putting out the next version.
See, look at that. You can turn on a little computer. That's pretty cool.
Uh, yeah, I love that. Fucking and it's a PC. Yes, Steam Machine is optimized for gaming, but it's still your PC. Install your own apps or even another operating system. Who are we to tell you how to use your computer? Like, fucking good guy Valve.
That's a pretty good say. Yeah, dude, that's a fucking selling
And
point right there
that's
for
just
sure.
been Valve. Like, this is why I'm so worried for the day when fucking Gabe Newell finally dies.
That's cool. I like that little fucking design on it. Wood cover.
Yeah, I know, right? Um, yeah, fuck. It's not even that bad of a like. It's weird that they're still running Zen 4.
I guess so.
Yeah. The only thing that I see that like I'm still really confused about is they only went for 8 gigs of fucking VRAM on the video card, which I know is
On the
like,
Steam machine.
yeah, which I know is like
Uh,
it's capable. It's not like it's you don't need 16 gigs of VRAM these days, but like it helps. And it I don't know, at least 12 should feels like it should be. I don't know. I don't know. That's the one fucking thing I look at on this device and I say, what?
well, it'll play Tarkov.
Uh
Barely.
I actually,
You don't think the 8 gigs will do it?
well, no, it's not the hardware. It's because I know that Tarkov is not Steam Deck verified, so I don't know if it actually runs on Steam OS.
Mm.
Does Tarkov run on Steam
Because I remember one had a Steam Deck, and he was like, "Yeah, when he first got it, he's like, man, you can't even play a bunch of games on it. Like, this, it says they don't run, but then he like downloaded them, and you can still play it. It just gives you a warning that it might not work."
Yeah, so this is the issue that the original Steam machine ran into, which was that because it's running a Linux based OS, um, it's got mounds of compatibility issues with games. Because again, like except for a lot of intercompatibility hasn't been the focus because like fucking Windows owns such a massive market share. It's basically you write your programs for Windows or you write them for Mac, and everything else is just a secondary consideration, and that's been shifting in the last 5-10 years. But yeah, that's funny. That is literally why the first one failed. They were just ahead of their time.
Crazy.
But now with fucking Steam Deck being such a big seller and being so important for developers to uh, consider and to remember exists, that issue is rapidly becoming one of the past. So yeah, I'm really interested in it. I don't think I'll buy one,
No, I'm not buying one. I'm just gonna.
but they're really fucking cool. I am really interested in the Steam Frame though, because I like VR. It's super fucking cool. And the Quest 2 felt like the Super Nintendo of the technology. Like if you go back to fucking when the Super Nintendo was released, it was awesome. That thing was so cool, but like you could see the future was coming. Like there were bigger things on the horizon.
Fuck,
Um,
how many bits was that?
16.
16 bits. Fucking bits wars.
Um, and like even at that point, like and floppies and like disk-based games and downloadable content over the internet was being envisioned. Um, and yeah, playing with Quest 2, I feel like it's technology that's super cool and it works really well, but give it another 5 years and it's gonna be so much better. Like,
Yeah,
and
cause
I
I
think
see I see VR as kind of where 64 was at, kind of like
yeah,
back in the
yeah.
day, right?
64 is probably a better example because like it was like the beginning of polygons and like
Hmm.
whereas I guess the 16-bit era it was like the end of the refinement of that pixel art era. So yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
64 is a better example. A lot
because
floppier and rough
I've
around the
seen
edges.
some 60 or some fucking VR games. It's like, oh, those just look like 64 graphics.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that I'm actually really impressed by with the Quest lineup. Because it's standalone, right? Like you don't need a computer with it. You just
Yeah,
slap it on your face and go to the living room and fucking play some Beat Saber. Uh, but it is very much a mobile processor. Like you're getting much lower fidelity graphics because like it's a computer strapped to your face. How heavy do you want it? It's already fucking heavy. But
damn.
even then, like I'm still blown away by the fidelity of games just running on the headset. Like playing something like Walking Dead. Like you're right. Like it feels like a 360 game rather than like a modern PC game, but it's still incredible because you're fucking walking around the space and like I think your brain kind of fills in those gaps a little bit more when you're immersed in the space.
Y-
Like those details in your peripheral kind of become more realistic because like just the brain's kind of tricking it. So I don't know. It's an interesting effect. Definitely like when you get close up to objects and you see that like the lower textures and whatnot. I can't remember what I was playing. There was something I've got on both the headset and on the PC. It was fucking night and day. Uh, but like even just like running something like Alex on the fucking PC, I stopped it for a moment, like got like way down on the ground, like God, look at the puddle reflections. I'm like on my hands and knees in the garage, in the garage, like looking at fucking like the ground in like fucking the opening of Half Life 2. It wasn't even Alex. It was Half Life 2 VR. Um, I was just like, God, it's so pretty. uh, so yeah, VR, it's so cool. Give it a couple of years, it's gonna get there. Like even the Steam frame is fucking. I wonder does it have the weight? Tell me the weight. Uh, 440 grams. How much is the Quest 2 weight? Okay, so it's actually not that much lighter. So the the Steam frame is 440 grams, whereas the Quest 2 is 503 grams. Yeah, so maybe I'll wait until Steam Frame 2 because that's the biggest thing for me right now is like I find they're just slightly too heavy and too bulky. Um so yeah, once they get a little thinner, like once they're closer to like a bulky pair of ski goggles, then
Yeah,
I'll
that
be
that'd
a
be
little more on board.
yeah. Cause
Like these are getting
yeah,
close
those
though.
are
They're
pretty
so
big.
fucking close.
Like they're smaller, I guess, than regular
Well,
ones, but like it's still.
I've actually got it right over here. I can just pull it out. So like
I mean,
two,
they are almost there though. I see kind of.
like
They
here, I'll
just gotta get a
fucking,
little thinner.
but like compare that to this fucking thing, right? Like,
Oh, holy fuck.
right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see.
Um, yeah, this
I
fucking
see
like
the
I
comparison there.
and like this thing's great. Like I really highly recommend the Quest lineup, but like after an hour or two, you
Yeah, I can see that getting a bit much.
yeah, you start to and like and more so than that, like when you're moving quickly in a game. So like there's a boxing game I really called Thrill of the Fight, and like you work on sweat because you're fucking shadow boxing and you're swinging, you're ducking, you're weaving, and you've got all this weight on the front of your face. So like you duck and you weave, and your head moves, and the fucking headset goes and like rips itself off your face, and it's like, oh, I need to slow down. And that's
Yeah,
just
I'd,
because it's
I'd
so
break one of
goddamn
those if
front
I had
heavy.
them.
Yeah, I'm kind of
100%, I'd
mid,
break those.
but I love the thing honestly. Like it fits 90% of the use case. I just need to use it more. That's the other thing with it is fucking every time I pick it up, there's always a goddamn update. So like I pick it up, fucking it's like oh do update, and I immediately have to put it down, and I haven't used it in fucking months because like every time I pick it up, there's a fucking update. uh, but originally I got it in part because I decided I was never getting another TV, and it's great for just laying in bed and fucking watching a movie on a big screen TV.
That'd
Uh,
actually be pretty sweet too,
I
yeah.
I also fucking super immersive. I was on the ferry, um, and I downloaded it because like there's an Amazon Prime app. So I had a copy of Saving Private Ryan. I just downloaded a headset and watched it on the ferry. Uh,
Dude, that'd be sick in VR, Saving
oh,
Private Ryan.
it was almost too much at points. Like
That would actually be fucking sweet.
like that bit where they find the fucking the crash paratroopers. I'm like I'm too close to this. But even just like yeah, like the types of experiences that you can give people in a VR environment that you just can't quite get with a flat screen thing. Like there's a puzzle game called I Want You to Die, and basically you play a secret agent and fucking um they put you in all kinds of situations. Like one, they start you off in a car and there's a fucking bomb, so you have to pull open the fucking um sun visor and like get the keys and like do all these little puzzles and shit, right? But but for the intro, fucking it's like a whole James Bond style musical interlude, but like you're immersed in it. Like you're in the intro, like all the typography's flowing by. I'll put it. It doesn't do it justice. Uh, it won't do it justice being on. I expect you to die. That's right. A flat screen, but I'll give
Oh
you the
yeah,
idea.
yeah. I found I found it here. Oh, there you go. Boom.
But like, it's just like if
Dude,
this
I
were
could see that. I could see like the immersion in that though, right?
right,
Like,
We're playing a game.
because again, like
Take from
it's
me, I
yeah,
take
you've got
from
things
you.
whizzing by you, and you're looking
yeah,
around at them, and like, yeah,
When this one is through,
it's such a you just
I
cannot
expect you to
replicate that
die.
experience on a flat screen. Like,
The rest of
be
your
it
life,
film, be it
I
video
expect you
games, be it
to
TV, like it's
die.
just
I expect you
you
to
cannot put your
die. When you
audience
finally
into the
see the
world
worst side
in
of
the same
me,
way that fucking VR
finally,
is capable of.
it's gonna be
I
crazy when we get
expect you
movies like
to
this.
Oh god, yeah. And there are a few film experiences and like film
That
type
voice in
experiences on
your
the Quest as
ear,
well. That
they were
there
just to
like there was
save you, a mere
uh
puppeteer,
there was I think it was called Notes on
enslave
Blindness.
you.
But it's
You're a
basically like
piece of a
a
horde. I bet with my wealth, my armies of
sort of a
dreams,
walking tour
your
documentary
epic
thing,
success,
where
unveil still great
it's from the perspective of
schemes.
somebody who's
A
blind,
lake
obviously, and
full
they're
of
telling their
acid,
kind
the
of life
drill from
experiences
the
and how they
sky.
navigate the
If you
world,
try
and
to
like
fight me, we'll watch your hopes
everything. You're
die.
immersed in darkness,
Lasers,
and then like
disciples with sharp
as
hooks in
things make
mind, we'll hide
sound,
where
the
I want
shapes kind of
you. And
resolve,
this
and
is
like
goodbye.
it's a very artistic way of trying to show somebody how one might expect, just to eh, I don't know, give you that perspective on like how would you interact with the world if you were fucking blind, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
um, yeah, yeah, VR is a really cool technology. I cannot wait for it to get more mature over the last 5 or next 5 years, because they're so close. Like the Quest 4, I don't know what the specs are, but just in terms of how they've already managed to iterate and shrink their form factor, um, it's just gonna get better. And then like yeah, the Steam frame and whatnot, like Steam frame, the weight's not ideal, but like the form factor's nearly there. Like, yeah, it's cute. I'm excited.
yeah. I'm kind of whoop. I'm kind of curious to see what we get from that shit.
Hmm. And like especially with Valve focusing so much on VR, we're going to see a lot of software optimizations and kind of development tools that are going to help other developers to create worlds in VR that aren't quite as fucking resource intensive. Because that's one of the biggest things right
Yeah,
now is
yeah,
just like most people don't have a fucking system that can really run VR to the fullest of its potential. Um, but yeah, we're getting there. That's the thing. Like, let
oh
me in.
man,
Let me into the metaverse.
that yeah.
Time for Ready Player One.
Last story I had was fucking this
Oh yeah.
the AI
Yeah.
fucking RAM shit.
Yeah. What's the fucking spike right now? Like what? 200%, 300%? Something ridiculous like that? I guess.
Reports.
Yeah, spike.
Click on here.
Yeah.
What do you think does RAM cost right now? Like I haven't even really looked at prices or anything.
Anywhere
Like,
from 125% to 500% spikes.
but like, what does that mean?
Uh, let's see. Let's just check Memory Express. Computer
Oh, we bought
hardware.
this for $52. It's now 114 on Amazon. Okay, so like, that's bad, but It's not fucking
That's fucking
$800 for a
insane.
stick of RAM though. That's what that's what I was
But
expecting.
see, like,
when,
but that's just they bought cheap RAM.
fair, yeah, that's
Like
fair.
because
Yeah,
like a $50 stick of RAM, that's fucking dirt cheap. I paid fucking
yeah. I just thought of
uh,
how much I just paid for
I
my
paid
RAM, and I was like, yeah, double that.
$400 for 2 sticks like 5 years ago. So like it very much depends on what you're getting. But let's see here. Memory.
Those who reported buying 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM at 104 only saw prices shoot up to 220.
Holy shit, $500 for fucking 32 gigs.
Oh, okay. I take back what
Yeah.
I said. I take back what I said. $500 is that's fucking wild. I guess so. Here,
Oh,
this
I
is
didn't save my fucking
DDR5 RAM.
I didn't. I haven't updated my PC part picker list, so I don't even know what I paid for my fucking last sticks. Saved parts list.
New egg, yeah. What do they got? Huh? I retract my previous statement.
Oh,
RAM's at like $800.
yeah.
What the fuck? Dude,
Oh,
what
did I?
is
Oh, I
this?
just fucking. All right, let's see if I can find.
Yo, the RAM I bought is $1,600 right now. Do we? Oh no, sorry, $600. 216 gigs. That's it.
I bought 96 gigs. Let's see. Let's see if it's got what? So
Holy fuck!
the kit
Man.
I bought has jumped up to $1,500. Holy fuck!
That is wild. Because there's what?
I did not pay $1,500 for my RAM. Holy shit!
Wow. There was a
Wow.
company that stopped making
Micron.
Micron.
Yeah. So they make Crucial brand. They have so they didn't stop making RAM. What they're doing is they are no longer selling to the consumer market. So they'll only be selling to like enterprise sales, business sales. So like that RAM will still be resold through other uh not resellers, but like repackagers basically. So they'll fucking buy the chips and then stick like their Corsair branding or whatever. It's really unfortunate because Crucial is like excellent RAM at pretty fucking bottom barrel prices. It's gonna suck for a lot of system integrators and a lot of smaller businesses. But it's wild. Holy shit! Like I knew that the RAM prices were insane, but like that's I want to say I have no idea what the fuck I paid for my fucking RAM. But it sure as fuck wasn't $1,500.
September 1996.
Holy shit.
Selling
That's wild.
So this, I guess, would be like a huge like reason why prices jumped up, right? Because these guys are like, yeah, no.
No. So their exit from the consumer space is more just to do with like they're not a small part. Like they're definitely a big part of the reason, but like it's more that they're exiting the consumer space for the same reason that RAM prices are jumping up. Which is that fucking it's more profitable to sell to big AI companies who are buying up all
companies in it.
the RAM.
Yeah, you sell it all in one bulk order as opposed
Yeah.
to tons of little mini
But
transactions
Micron
or
itself
whatever.
redirecting those efforts is more symptomatic of like it's more of a symptom in the same way that the high prices are a symptom rather than being a cause unto itself. It's definitely exasperating the situation. It's probably helping the RAM price jump up, especially because it's fueling speculation and uncertainty. But holy fuck, yeah! I knew it was a massive jump, but it was one of those things where it was like I kind of wasn't looking too close because I'd already bought RAM, and I didn't think it was like that fucking insane. Holy shit!
I was literally waiting for Christmas
Oh no.
to buy because I've got two 16s, so I was gonna buy two more 16s.
Don't do that.
But no.
So you want to run 2 sticks. You do not want to run 4 sticks. If you run 4 sticks, they will run slower.
So I'll get two 32s then.
Yeah, so sell those 16s and get 2 32s. Or if you're running DDR5, I suggest 2 48s. But that's because I am very much a proponent of there's no kill like overkill.
What about storage? Do I have an issue with? No, wait. I think I can buy a storage thing off Fossil. I think he said he still had a storage thing, or do you give that to Nathan? I don't know.
I think.
Okay, yeah, these are all still normal and shit. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, because like the 9100 Pro went on sale for fucking not cheap, but like.
Dude, that's crazy when the RAM costs more than the GPU. That is.
Oh, it's fucking insane. No, like that. That's wild. Absolutely wild. Yeah, holy fuck. I'm really kicking myself for not getting that 128 gig kit now.
Yeah, dude, I wish. Yeah, by a time machine would be another thing. I'd go back in time, and be like,
Yeah,
dude,
fair.
just stock up on RAM. Just stock up on RAM. You can fucking make some money right now.
Yeah. Well, for me, like, cause like, when I was looking at, like, cause like, I'm very much like, I'm always looking for the tightest timing, and like, if I'm buying RAM, I want the best fucking RAM. But the fastest kits in 128 that I wanted, like, it was like a ridiculous. It was like a couple $100 of a fucking price difference for comparatively meager fucking performance increase. I was like, it's not worth it. I'll wait. Eventually, I'll upgrade. Yada yada. But yeah, no, I'm not. I'm definitely not doing any upgrade. Maybe I'll upgrade fans.
Oh, dude, they're getting rid of solid state drives too.
Wait, who? Micron?
Yeah, for consumer.
That's unsurprising, but I see. They're not
Probably
a brand I particularly like. I shouldn't say that. I've had lots of Crucial RAM over the years.
Yeah, I think all my stuff's Corsair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But who actually?
As part of the project, OpenAI reportedly signed an agreement with Samsung and HK Hynix to buy up 900,000 wafers of DRAM per month, which could close nearly 40% of all the DRAM product on the planet. Damn. So it's just a matter of waiting for one of two things then. Another company to come out that says they're not going to sell to AI companies and only to people.
That's not happening. There's only 2 other major RAM chiplet producers, Samsung and fucking Hynix.
The other option is this AI bubble pops, and these companies are gonna have to fucking shovel off this RAM at dirt cheap.
I'm
That is fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then Samsung fucking sued Samsung.
Wait, they sued themselves?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if they're actually suing themselves. I think. Okay, yeah. So it was a. So there's two divisions of Samsung. They are supposed to have like internal inventory that's kind of shared and bought and sold between them, with intercompany discounts. And I guess there's a Samsung subsidiary that was refusing to discount chip supplies for another Samsung division because of this fucking jump. But yeah, so but then so yeah, Samsung is definitely going to stay in the RAM market, because like their consumer RAM sells like hotcakes. And they make good drives. But yeah,
Let's give it a
Crucial
little bit of time, and this will all kind of even
yeah,
out.
it will. It's like it won't even out. Because corporations will always charge what the market will bear. And if we've learned one thing from the GPU, I'm not even fucking sure, from the GPU gold rush with all the fucking Bitcoin miners and crypto miners, those prices never normalized. They
I like that. RAM for me, not for thee.
yeah. So like GPUs are still ludicrously expensive to what they were fucking 15 years ago. Because the corporation and Nvidia especially saw that people were willing to pay those prices. You won't see cheap GPUs again because people are willing to pay those prices.
To pay the price, yeah.
You won't see RAM drop to. You might see RAM like. I would like to be optimistic and say that you might see. Oh, did
Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry.
okay? Yeah, you're still there.
I accidentally hit back on the wrong.
Okay, good. I I don't think like I would like to be optimistic and say that we might see RAM prices drop to what they were, but I think that this is going to set a new price floor, and RAM will forevermore be more expensive than it was because now they've seen that they can fucking charge a premium and people will pay that premium. Now it depends on it depends on how RAM sales actually are impacted. If people stop buying RAM, then maybe we won't see that fucking price floor raised too significantly. But
Yeah.
if people keep buying fucking RAM at these prices, then that price floor will rise. Maybe not significantly, but I would be shocked if it didn't.
Because from a business perspective, if people are going to buy to that price, you'd be kind of stupid not to continue selling it at that
and
price.
it goes for every industry. I've always said the industry will charge what the market will bear. It's why gas prices will never go down unless they're forced down. Because we'll pay it.
Yeah.
That's why I had to laugh so fucking hard when people were like, yeah, we gotta get rid of the carbon tax, yada yada, it'll bring gas prices down. Like, no. Gas prices are still gonna go up. It's just
they're never
less
going
of that
down.
money is going to go to us. We're just gonna keep giving them more, and they're gonna keep giving us less. Yeah, I fucking the whole scrap the carbon tax fucking screaming match is just so fucking pig-headed.
It's all fucking stupid. Everyone argues about stupid shit.
It's the pig-headedness of it. It's that focusing on the short term at the exclusion of the long term.
Yeah, I think that's just the nature of humans, though. Everyone
We
just
are
wants to look
desperately
at
short-sighted.
yeah. No one ever wants to think fucking 5 steps ahead. It's always what affects me right now, and how can you help me right now in the situation? It's like
And that's always
usually
going to
what's
be with government in general, is that our government is so often reactionary rather than proactive. Which, there's reasons for that, but like it's frustrating. We should be getting ahead of these issues, not just fucking
waiting
no,
for the
another
fucking
problem. Let's react to that. Oh no, like fucking we could have planned for anyway. So fucking thing I am actually excited for. First Star Wars thing I'm excited for in a long time.
Uh-oh.
For the 50th anniversary, they're bringing A New Hope, just A New Hope, not the special editions, back to theaters.
The very first one?
Without
Like no,
apparently without
like
fucking
human Jabba?
Yeah, apparently without that, apparently without the fucking the dewbacks, fucking without the random CG shit, which I liked a lot of. It's just aged really badly. Um, I don't know if it's going to be the version where Han shoots first or not, but yeah, even if it was the special editions, I wouldn't be mad about going to see those in theaters. Yeah, this is it.
Later renamed, newly restored version of the classic. Nah, 1977 theatrical release.
Yeah, so like that'll be pretty fucking cool. I'm actually I will get tickets to that. What's the date?
Dude, that should be like we should
Does it
make a
say
group thing out
what
of that.
day? Oh, right, 2027. I got some time.
Oh yeah, February 2027. Hell yeah, let's fucking I'll go over to the island, make a day of it.
Hell yeah.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that's I saw that last night and I was like, huh. This is the first time I felt excitement about Star Wars in a long time.
Dude, that is gonna be yeah. I want to go see that in theaters now. I'm thinking about it. That is gonna be a
Right?
wild experience
Yeah, no, that'll be
because
great.
people are gonna like do what they did back in the day. Like it's gonna
Oh
be
yeah.
more of a.
It's gonna be like the Phantom Menace all over again. Like that excitement of like before we had it all ripped away.
What they should really do is make it so you can't buy tickets online either.
Oh yeah.
You have to go fucking wait in line. That would be fucking wild.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need to find a way to recreate those things again, like midnight releases, fucking people waiting in lines for things.
Again, when I was watching that fucking the PC Gamer thing, they had like they had ads obviously, but one I don't remember what the fuck they were advertising, some kind of like game streaming service. But it was like this dude doing a monologue of like, I'm standing in the cold and the frost is forming on my beard and yada yada. And then it cuts to like, that was then. This is now. It's just a dude like sitting at his fucking computer, like having all the games shot at him, and it's like no more midnight releases. And like, but that was fun. Like I fucking loved. I was working Blockbuster for the midnight release of Gears of War 3. I worked the midnight release of fucking Dark Knight Rises. Like midnight releases were so much fun. Yeah.
What is this? Star Wars Starfighter.
Oh yeah, that's the Ryan Gosling movie, isn't it?
Set 5 years after the Rise of Skywalker. I'm out. I'm already out.
Is it Ryan Gosling?
Out. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Was he the one in Drive? Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, just make fucking Star Wars Drive. I'd watch that. I'm still disappointed in Rogue One. I wanted them to do fucking shoot 'em up with Star Wars. I wanted them to do something real different, and it wasn't. It was
I would like to
just more
see.
Star Wars.
I would like to see a general like movie based in a Star Wars war. You know,
Yeah.
like the whole thing is basically like following one soldier in a fucking like a battle or something like
Yep.
that, and that's the premise of the entire movie. Because like that would be, you could do so much fucking storytelling in that.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah. Did I even watch the last fucking? I don't think I watched. Well, it was Rise of Skywalker that was the last one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think I watched it.
yeah, I got a free ticket for that, and it still wasn't worth it.
Which is the one where they fucking did the suicide run with the hyperdrive? Was that was the second one, right?
That was Last Jedi. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that was the movie I went and watched in theaters 3 times because I refused to admit I saw a bad Star Wars movie. I came out of the theater the first time and was like, that wasn't bad. I just didn't understand it. I'm gonna
I
go
must
watch
have
it
missed
again.
something.
And then I go watch it again. It's like, that was fucking terrible. No. It's just me. It's just me. And then the third time I fell asleep because I like to the wife's brother wanted to go see it.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Fine. Maybe it was just
We'll
me.
give it
I'll
a
give
third
it
time's a
I'll give
charm,
it a
right?
third
Third time's
try
a
because
charm.
it's Star Wars, man. I'm not gonna say I just saw a bad Star Wars movie. And then I fell asleep like fucking 20 minutes into it. I'm like, that's a terrible fucking movie.
That's
like,
a bad sign.
Yeah, like, and yeah, it was like I remember the second time watching it, it was like, looking, yeah, dude, the night fucking. Have you ever like actually? We're gonna do this for a sec here. Throne room lightsaber scene. Have you ever actually deep dived into this fucking scene?
Not like where they're doing
This
like the psychic fucking like I sense you fucking blah 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 going for the blade and yada yada and then it fucking
Oh wait, maybe yeah, I think so.
and then all of a sudden he gets fucking lightsaber and it's like you're reading the wrong person's mind.
You think you can?
Yeah, so he's like, wait, am I streaming this? Yeah, okay. Where's the fucking lightsaber? Oh, it's gonna be all fucking. Dude, you watch it, there's like. Oh, come on. Either way, I have to fucking. I gotta find it. There's a scene where like there's 2 guys in the back and they're just spinning around in circles. They're not swinging anything. They're just like fucking twirling in the background. It's like, what are you guys doing?
It's the Assassin's Creed fucking combat method of like, oh no, we gotta wait until he fights this one guy and then we can jump.
That's exactly how it is. And it's like you can tell it's not the act like those guys. It's like they're just going as fast as Rey and Kylo can go. But
see, all I can think of, I saw the fucking red uniforms, and all I can think of was the Emperor's Honor Guard from that fucking Tag and Bing thing, like leave us. And they're just like, where'd they go?
Wait, there wasn't a door back here?
They just like hide behind the elevator. I'm like, I can never fucking unsee that now.
Yeah, it's like, why didn't they just go in the elevator and leave?
Because like I was watching something entirely on like just like a fucking Star Wars retrospective, and it had that scene where they fucking like just like turn and walk away. I'm like, where are they going? Yeah, that fucking sends me. I love that. I love shit like that. Like, and fucking, how long have I been watching that movie? 30 plus years, and I've never fucking noticed until you brought it up with that fucking comment.
Yeah, that was a fucking.
That blew my mind. I was like, how the fuck did I not fucking pick up on that?
Yeah, where did they go?
But that's like, it's because it's a good movie. You're not focused on the background.
Yeah, exactly.
You're focused on fucking Luke and the goddamn Emperor.
Yeah.
Did they ever explain what the fuck Snoke was?
They did.
Like in the movies?
They did. He was created in a vat or something. Like, what?
Because like, I mean, I know it went through so many fucking rewrites that like.
Yeah, he was a genetically engineered clone.
So was he a Palpatine clone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because like originally he was supposed to be like he was actually going to be like an alien. I think it just like got
Oh
rewritten
no,
so many
sorry. He
fucking
was.
times.
What the fuck is a strand cast clone? I don't know. Did they added some more lore to this now? What the fuck? Origin: a strand cast clone, an artificial clone created by the Sith Eternal on Exegol. Who the fuck is the Sith Eternal?
Yeah, so they must have they must have just like retconned everything to try to give him a fucking origin, because like that sure as hell wasn't in the movies.
The Sith Eternal, known as the Cult of the Sith Eternal, was a secret Sith cult that resided on the dark desert planet. Oh, okay, are you serious? There was a whole fucking Sith cult group of people that were on that planet. The movie just decided, no, that's fine.
We don't need to explain that.
Because that was the other thing they never really understood, is that there's an entire fleet of ships that are all full of troops and manned by people. But yet nobody knew about this place. And for Darth Vader to get there, he had to like, or for Kylo Ren to get there, he had to like find this fucking wayfinder device. But like Palpatine was able to siphon like part of the money from Coruscant to make this. It's, yeah, dude, it was, he's been basically funding it since he became the chancellor.
Which like there's enough in like, especially in Legends and whatnot, like there's enough lore like that makes sense. That like
It makes
Palpatine
sense
had
to me.
plans within plans.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. To me, that part makes sense, but it's just how they go
it's
about
ham-fisted.
like
Ham-fisted as fuck.
And then when you add in the whole like how they created the fucking the Death Star, and there was a whole like argument between like, do we make the Death Star or do we make these TIE defenders? We don't have enough money to do both. And it's like, well, you did. Like,
yeah, right? Like, obviously, you built the
Right.
giant fucking shadow fleet that sat there for 40 years. Like,
yeah. And like not only that, each ship was a mini Death Star. They basically had a little Death Star fucking laser. They were little movable Death Stars. So it's like, why didn't he just put all his money into that in the first place?
I really wish that they hadn't put all the Yuzon Vong stuff into Legends, because like it's been a long time since I read the fucking Timothy Yuzon shit, but I vaguely remember there being a plot point through it that basically Palpatine wanted to build the fucking Imperial War Machine and like all these super weapons and Death Stars and whatnot, because he knew the Yuzon Vong were coming and needed to fucking build like a massive star destroying war machine in order to fucking try and stop them, because like they fucking basically, from what I remember, they would capture force sensitive people and basically use them to power their spaceships. So they had like force powered spaceships and like could use force powers by basically sucking the essence out of viable candidates. But yeah, but like I always loved that concept of like Palpatine wasn't just building Death Stars to like terrify the galaxy. He had a reason, and I've always liked that. Like, you know, Phantom Menace. There's always a bigger fish.
Yeah.
And
like
it
with
makes more
Palpatine,
sense
it does
to
make
me
sense.
to like have
Yeah.
an outside influence than like constantly be trying to rebuild, you know, Palpatine or the Sith or the Empire as a fucking effective, because you have to fucking create loopholes like this. Like, how do they have the fucking military force? Well, he had a bunch of fucking ships. Stat.
This was my favorite fucking hold on. I meant to do that in a different one. So, dagger scene. You're gonna love this one. So a part of the whole thing is she had to find this dagger. And this dagger told her the location of, I forget, I think the Wayfinder thing. But yeah, so she finds this dagger, and the dagger somehow is supposed to show you where you need to go to find this device. So what they do is they find the Death Star that crashed. She pulls this dagger out that was made fucking like millenniums ago or thousands of years ago or something like that. And she's like, "Oh, that ring looks like that." I was like, "Oh, hey,
But
we happen to be standing at the perfect fucking spot that this dagger literally creates. Oh, a
but
perfect fucking lineup with the wreckage." And
but but that's so dumb. Wait, does it line up with the wreckage, or is it lining
it
up with the cliff behind?
no, it lines up part of the destroyed wreckage. That's what it's lining up. That's
Oh
part of
my
the Death Star
god,
right there.
that's
So,
so
so
dumb.
the Death Star broke in such a perfect fashion.
That's
And it points.
so dumb.
And that's the throne room right there where they go to find the fucking Wayfinder device, because no one thought, hey, maybe Palpatine kept the Wayfinder device in the Death Star that he was sitting in. But that's
Like I can almost, like, if it had been like a mountain range or something,
yeah.
I can understand, because like then it's like, okay, like, yeah, sure, it's a bit of a plot contrivance, but like Death Star's big, planet's big, chunk could have come down, like, especially with fucking uh scale, like how distance scales and whatnot. You could have fucking Death Star way the hell in the background and just like, oh hey look, here's the fucking mountain. But like, how'd they fucking know to go to that spot in the first place? Was there a map? Were they just
No.
walking?
I think they were just told that the Death Star was there. I can't remember exactly how that went down. But yeah, they had to go find the wreckage of the Death Star and like yeah, dude, there was so many fucking issues. So many issues with that.
Yeah, I'm
But
kind of glad I just like gave up on Star Wars before I saw that one, because like,
let's see.
wow.
I think
I'm just gonna go back to watching fucking people cut Doom Eternal music over fucking Clone Wars 2003 clips. That'll be my life. Oh, fun! Oh, fun! I think I had.
yeah.
I didn't know that. No, that's like a new release of a fucking like compilation thing.
This one's from 1997?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So not new. I don't
No.
think I didn't have that issue, but I definitely had one of like the aliens fucking parody things. It was like there was like an issue of Mad that it was in, but like it wasn't like specific. Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, I fucking saw this. Like, I'm fucking picking this up.
Yeah,
Probably gonna give this to my brother for fucking Christmas present too.
nice. Mad Magazine's just such a classic.
Oh, 100%, man. It's like, fuck, man. You even just the paper, like the paper just feels like it's like
Right?
older than fucking Mad magazines I was reading.
Yeah, I used to get fucking just issues from the thrift store all the time. So I've got like, yeah, issues from the fucking, I guess, when the fuck did Mad Magazine even start? Like the fucking 20s. Mad. 52. Yeah, that's right. Tails Calculated Drive You Mad, because I had the fucking, in the early 2000s, late 90s, they did a reprint of the first 3 issues, which I have. And it's fucking, yeah, it's cool. I just love, like, oh man, the art style.
Seen by.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I used to have they used to do little like paperback style fucking like mini cartoons. They had one that was like um Mad's Matt's little book of big inventions or something like that, and like there's one that always stuck with me. It was like fucking uh it was a nose inhaler for fucking cigarettes, and it was like avoid difficult to treat lung cancer and replace it with easy to treat nose cancer. Yeah, all the old Spy versus Spy. Yeah, nothing like Mad Magazine.
Gomer the Groundhog, Timothy the Turtle. I feel like there's a bunch of references in here that I'm missing. Yeah, there we
Oh
go.
God, yeah,
Boom.
yeah,
Fucking old Spy vs. Spy.
just so good.
Dude, I remember that game on Super Nintendo.
Oh God, yeah.
Every time I see a fucking Spy vs. Spy comic, all I just hear is
Flash right back to it. Eh?
Yep. That was a fucking
Flip through
awesome.
for a sec. I want to see the Aliens parody, because I totally remember fucking one panel where like they're parodying the scene where she drives the APC in, and in the Mad version she just like goes to the wall and like fucking crushes half the team. And it's just so iconic. Like, I don't know. Magazines are just something that has so gone the wayside.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah, she like fucking busts through the wall and there's like a fucking caption. They're just like, "We were fine until you ran us all over," or something like that. I don't remember the dialogue, but I do remember these panels.
That's fucking.
That's my all my fucking copies of Mad are all fucked up on the back because I'm trying to fold the stupid fucking.
Yes, I'm assuming this has it. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, so many of mine have like angled creases because like I was a kid and I couldn't fold for shit.
You can feel whoever did this did it like once or twice.
Yeah.
Well, you know when they do it.
Like half fold, the careful half fold.
Having trouble.
I remember as a kid fucking going through like, again, I had comics from the 60s and 70s, right? And they all had like the ads for like X-ray specs and like the fucking backyard submarines and shit. I don't remember what I tried to order. I think it was X-ray specs. But I fucking remember like calling the line and they were like, that that hasn't been a thing we've sold in like 30 years. Like that company is long gone, kid. Oh yeah, the old fucking golf comedy. Yeah, God, I should go through some old, because like I think you're right. Like so much of that humor was topical to the pop culture and the politics of
At the
the
time,
day.
right?
Like, I was at the thrift shop the other week, and they had a couple of copies of like old fucking editorial cartoons from, I think it was the Province and the Times Colonist. And like I was so thankful that they had annotations explaining what the fuck all these like Pierre Trudeau comics were about, because I was like, I don't know what policy this is in reference to. I don't know any of these phases. And it was like thankfully it had the annotations where it was like explaining all the fucking drama in the cabinet.
Dude, I love this, dude. It's just like snappy answers to stupid questions.
Yeah.
Would you like a haircut, sir? No, I just came here to catch up on the latest jokes.
Yeah.
Do you know what about the cockeyed barber? And just starts fucking.
Just starts shopping. Yeah.
Oh, you folded the fucking page, you cocksucker. Whoop.
Yeah, it's I've said a few times, but we're living in such an interesting age because like so much of our content and art and creative output is gonna disappear because we don't have it in print in hard copy format. So much of it is digital and it's gonna be gone. Because like hard drives get bit rot, CDs, DVDs, they all get disk rot. Like SSDs, eventually you leave them in an unpowered state, you lose your data. Like fucking store something on the cloud, it's just someone else's computer. It's gonna go away sometime. Like all our communications, like fucking, because like we've got so many records from just people writing letters, correspondence to each other. We're never gonna have fucking records of most people's emails. Like even just like advertising, flyers. There's a huge amount of technically lost media, which is just like advertisements that were never scanned or digitized or backed up in any way. Like it just went somebody's mailbox and then went straight into the garbage. But at least we'll always have Mad Magazine.
Yep. This is one nice thing. It's like I'm glad I decided to make a comic book because it's like I will always have a physical copy of it whenever I get
Absolutely.
it. As opposed to like if I were to make like an animation or fucking movie or something like that, it's like I'm not gonna get it made up into a film to like hold on to or
Yeah, that's right. Nobody does animation cells anymore.
yeah.
Yeah, trippy. Because I was actually looking at fucking what's his name? Ralph Bakshi, the animator for Wizards and what else did he do? Lord of the Rings. Did he do Felix? Am I? Damn it! Now I gotta look it up because I know I don't want to misquote what the fuck else he's done. Ralph. Fritz the cat, not Felix the cat. American Pop, Wizards. And he really hasn't done much since 1997, has he? Oh yeah, he did Cool World. That's if you've never seen that, I would definitely recommend it. It's kind of the R-rated version of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, sort of.
Okay. Cool World.
Yeah. It's got a very young Brad Pitt.
Buongiorno.
But yeah, Ralph Bakshi, he's just an icon in the early animation days. You should definitely, if you haven't seen Wizards, highly recommend. Just from like beyond the fact that it's a good movie, just from the artistic perspective, I think you'll really appreciate it. It was one of those films that kind of like that heavy metal era, where it was really kind of pushing the envelopes of what animation could do and could be in an adult medium rather than the Hannah. I don't know what that art is supposed to be saying, but I like it.
The whole like fucking the hymn of the battered republic.
Yeah. Goes to show America's decline has been slow and steady.
The product registration form. I want more mad.
Me more mad. Yeah. Classic. Oh, he's going for it.
We're going for because it's already got the creases, so I'm just not gonna. What is that?
I don't know. It's like the outline of.
It's a person.
What's the clue on it?
Inadequate sex education.
Oh, it's a pregnant chick.
Oh, that it is. Madfold. In spite of what our leaders say, there's no adequate success formula that doesn't get overcomplicated every time. It's still trying. Still always a seductive idea to quickly train youngsters in our nation.
Yeah, it's funny.
No.
Like
Yeah.
Mad kind of people forget that like they did actually have some fucking poignant commentary. They weren't all just gross out jokes. It was social commentary wrapped in gross out jokes.
Well, it's even like I was just noticing, like just reading through this, like they got a lot more gross as time went on.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
So I would
Like
argue.
the Mads that I read as a kid, like looked gross, like
Yeah.
gross.
The late 90s, early 2000s really shifted into that, like, because they were kind of competing with Cracked at that point, and Cracked was like the gross out version of Mad. Like, but yeah, I would argue that like throughout the 70s and 80s, Mad was, it was lowbrow, but it was still compared to a lot of compared to how we think of it, it was pretty highbrow social commentary and political commentary. Like they had things to say. They were just very irreverent and silly about it.
Yeah, I think that's it'd be like if we made shit fucking like back in the day. It's like we'd probably make some stupid shit that people would be like, "This is retarded." But like if you actually look at the underlying,
there'd be some
themes
intelligence and
to
points
it.
to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like, because like it's not creation just for the sake of creation. Like you want to say something with your art, right? Like at least if you're putting it in a medium like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't think necessarily art has to articulate a point. It can just be for the sake
Be
of
stupid
expression,
and funny, or just entertainment,
or
for
even
entertainment's sake.
just to evoke an emotion. Like that's always been kind of my very low bar for what is art. Does it evoke emotion? Is it intended to evoke emotion?
No,
Then
that's
in
actually
some form it's art.
that is a fair representation. Yeah, it's just like does it make you feel something? Like
Yeah, it's art. You don't have to understand it. You don't have to like it, but that to me is just like fundamentally what art is. But I do like art that says something too. I like to think when I feel,
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna throw an end to this stream here. Fucking another 2 hours.
Sounds good. Been a pleasure. Are you gonna hop in the Discord or are you hopping off?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm helping in the Discord.
All right. Well, we'll catch you in there. All the rest of you,
Right.
You don't exist, so I won't say goodbye. Right.
Yeah, to anyone who fucking gets this far and never watches this, fucking you have yourself a good day.
Bye.
Later.